Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, the Broncos will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So SMU's offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Jennings. Got a man, it's Brenson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Boise State's offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is...
The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Vanderbilt is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Doors fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Broncos decide to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brenson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, and this offense is virtually unstoppable because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He's got an open man. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's Knight.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Motion from the wideout. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. right down the boulevard. It's good. The lead is 6 in the first.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Got a man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They go to the counter. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. They're setting up the screen. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. And the Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Handoff to the single running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Boise State, number 32, with the catch and score.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. Motion from the wide receiver. Oh, he's got a chance. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Throwing right. It's caught. turning it on. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
SMU.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They've stalled out a bit in the red zone, just a couple of field goals on 3 previous trips now to get it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown. So they could take the lead with a field goal.
Dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
First snap of this drive comes from the give out of the gun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got it in the middle, it's Brenson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Motion from the back. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Gaines. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. To the air, it's Jennings. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Mustangs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker, it's Hudson. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll go to the ground. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown Mustangs. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's Madsen. This time he's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
From the gun, running back gets to give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback running on the draw. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Maryland. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. There's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Sweet cut there. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Pucks it out of the air. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense set on 1st down. He'll do it himself. Nice move to keep running.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time, playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard run.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. On target over the middle. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by 7 over Ohio.
Complete to start this drive.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Bring in the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
3rd and 1 situation, and they go hard play action, expecting man coverage and a shot deep, but quarterback had to hold on to the ball too long, and the defense, they just got to him.
He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Going right to work up top. He's got it. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Broncos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. It's complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Broncos are rolling down the field. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Finds his big tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Caught in the backfield, it's Wagner. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Dances away. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Broncos.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the ground with the back. Runs through a tackle. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. He'll run it again. Creates a little room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Fresh off its best season since the Pony Express era, Rhett Lashlee really had SMU humming, but they lost the ACC championship game, got beat in the playoff, and now to see how they'll respond.
Finish. That's been the thing that they've talked about all offseason. They're going to try to carry into this year. Obviously, you take 1 game at a time. You've got to finish games. You've got to finish seasons. If they do that, David, they think they can have a very special season.
No doubt. And I think finding their guy last year in Kevin Jennings, he didn't start the season. Game 3, he entered. So now knowing he's your dude, all that promise, all that ability with Rhett Lashlee in this offense, they've got to continue to score a bunch of points and perform at a high level.
The sure hands, it's Knight. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
4th down coming up.
He'll run for it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Flips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd. There he goes! And the Broncos will punt this one away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Now the play fake. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Got the quick completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. 3rd down play from the gun. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Shoots it to the left. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's nice. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Under fire. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. On the ground, it's Gaines. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Renson. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense will quickly use a timeout. To the air on first down. Finds a tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds his man. It's Hudson. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Rushes on him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The Broncos with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Broncos are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. He'll pull it on the read. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Mustangs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quickly to the tight end. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Finds a little space. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll try to snap it quickly. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. And he loses the football. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, to give, looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. And the returner will be dragged down. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turns it on in midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man on the outside. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They stuck it in short to keep this drive moving.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
To the air on second down. To the 32. Here comes the offense on first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to's not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got a little space. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And the Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll run play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Touchdown, SMU! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep two hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Coastal Carolina. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Broncos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Really nice play on the pick. Was looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air, it's Van Dyke. Pressure coming. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Brenson. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running it to the right. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. They're working that left side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away on 4th down. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's got it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Some misdirection with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Makes the grab. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, he makes the catch. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
Out of bounds at the 45.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's complete. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Power football with the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Madsen. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the... That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. To throw, it's Van Dyke. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. Snowed under by the defense. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. You can't give up a sack there.
The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Right down the boulevard. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the first down, still moving. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown Mustangs. They move on top here in the fourth.
Really nice job by the offense there, setting up the play-action pass. They ran the ball the last play, so the defense saw run action this time. A lot of guys bit downhill. The quarterback had a chance to find his target outside. He puts it up in the air. Receiver does his job. They connect for the long score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off play action. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They booted away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Mustangs will punt this one away.
Number 89 on to kick it away.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about.
Oh, he's got some space. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got a man, it's Maryland. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that is another first down for the offense.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Broncos come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Van Dyke. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Van Dyke. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Sets up the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. They trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. They have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Maryland. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll keep it himself. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for a man. It's Van Dyke. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Finds his man. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. So can the defense get one more stop, one more time, and hold on to this lead? He's going up top here late in the game. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And that extra point was good, and we...
In the American, Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
Back to pass, it's Jennings.
They're trailing by just 4 to USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. And so they'll have one more chance. One possession behind. The pass interference penalty will give them an untimed down and a chance at a little glory. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. First play of the first possession of OT. SMU. They strike first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. At the 32.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Back to pass on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. And you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David